Hey Scorpio, welcome to your second half of July reading. So good to be here with you. I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Scorpio Sun and Rising. May not resonate with everyone, that's okay. If it doesn't, the best course of action, if you're here as a Scorpio Sun sign, is to watch the reading in this series that aligns with your rising sign. You could also check out the readings for the Sun or Rising of your divine counterpart, be a cross-watcher. Just as long as the storyline resonates, that's the most important thing. I'm pulling two cards from Spirit Animal Oracle, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Feel free to flip the energies around. Oh, the Feminine gets Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Perfect. We just entered Leo season, and Leo season is about playfulness and lightheartedness, and also taking action with passion. Hello. Masculine gets Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. It sure is. Life is speeding up. Be playful. Every time we move into Leo season, I feel life speeding up. So that card really speaks to me. I'll claim it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider clicking subscribe and join us here. And for those who are returning, Scorpio, thank you so much for your support and your continued engagement in the comments. I learn so much about you all when you communicate with me. So thank you. I am pulling one card just for the Scorpios watching from Sacred Traveler. Just something to think about for the next week or two of your journey. I hope this finds you well. Ah, joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. This card's been coming out a lot. Joy and delight. Kind of goes with the little playful Sandpiper Spirit. So we're getting a very interesting, we're getting an interesting vibe here, Scorpio. It feels like we're entering into some lighter time. Yeah, Cancer season can be heavy for some. Whoa. So this Leo season to me feels a little brighter. We're through the eclipses. We're moving toward that Lionsgate portal on August 8th. I always feel very energized and happy and joyful in Leo season. So I hope this finds you the same. Okay, here we go. Moving to calmer waters. That's a nice card. Feminine shows up in the energy of Temperance, Sagittarian energy there. I'm just going to pull the cards and then I'll talk you through it. Wow. Woof. Okay, so for this masculine, they are showing up in the energy of the Six of Swords. Something about balance of the mind, peace of mind, kind of getting away from a turbulent period, a turbulent cycle, and moving towards something calmer and more balanced. And yet there's some resistance in this connection. This part of the reading is past, present, future. So I feel like presently there's some resistance or pushback here. In the past, there might have been a lot of communication. There could have been some fast-moving energy within the connection. Sometimes that Eight of Wands can be, you know, even temper, right? Even arguments are a form of communication. And Wands is fire. It's passionate. So I'm just seeing here with this moving to calmer waters and resistance that Eight of Wands might have been some heated conversations. And then going forward, Page of Swords, looking for some information. That's always interesting in the future. And Feminine showing up in the Patience energy of Temperance and transmutation. I love that their present experience right now is Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginning. Like, it feels as if this Feminine is sort of essentially waiting for that to come through. In the past, maybe some of the conversations were about more of a balanced energy between the two, meaning equal give and take, not as one-sided, seeking that balance, seeking some graciousness, you know, everybody contributing their fair share to the connection. Going forward, though, I see the Justice card, and Justice can be a card around legal situations. You know, it's filing papers. It can be a card of divorce. It can be, you know, a legal situation being resolved in a way that is fair and balanced, or that restores a sense of balance. In the absence of a legal situation, it can be anything that brings about a state of balance. And I feel that these two are connected. I feel they're connected for sure. So let's take a peek. Yeah, moving to calmer waters after, you know, laying down a very heavy burden, offloading some karma here, something that's been burdensome, a challenge, difficult to manage. There's a message of love or apology. That, like a hair just fell and I couldn't find it. A little message of love or apology, and moving to calmer waters, really offloading something that felt very burdensome and challenging. So I could be very correct about this heated exchange or tempers flaring in the past. And now the masculine, yeah, they're got the underneath is the Nine of Wands. That's sort of what's underneath is what's outside of conscious awareness, but kind of motivating our behavior. This masculine saying, listen, I haven't given up on us. I haven't given up on the connection. Really ready to move to calmer waters. Really ready for some return to balance in the connection, which is interesting since we get that energy around the feminine as well. So that's good. In the past, let's look at this Eight of Wands. Talking about some commitment, belief systems, oh, manifesting it too. Wow. There we go. Knight of Cups and the Justice card. So moving toward love comes from underneath in the past. I feel like this masculine really wanted to communicate with this feminine about manifesting the commitment between them. And yet there's something that's been really stressful about that. And I'm wondering if it's because one or the other of you is already in a connection and maybe needing to get divorced, maybe in the process of separation, legal separation. If in the absence of that, I just have to say it because, you know, there are a lot of people watching and somebody's going to say, yeah. So it's that simple. I only bring it up because it's a true interpretation of the Justice card. But in absence of that, dear Scorpio, it is sort of moving toward love and restoring fairness and balance was something that was on this masculine's mind, and that they were trying to communicate about manifesting a committed connection here. Right now, Seven of Wands. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and a King of Cups. Wow, love and passion there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. More Cancer on the bottom. So it feels to me as if this masculine is a little defensive. At first I thought it was resistance, but now I feel it's defensiveness. You know, wanting to move forward, that's for sure. That's what's underneath. But some defensiveness between about a King of Wands and a King of Cups. The energy of love and passion here is prominent, but these may be two different people. And it's very possible that this feminine is embarking on a new path, embarking on a new connection that this masculine is not happy about. They really want to move forward, but I'm feeling defensiveness. Page of Swords in the future, they're going to watch. I mean, the Page of Swords is a little bit of a spy or detective. I feel this masculine may be watching this feminine. Oh, Five of Cups. Regrets the past around a single person. That Nine of Pentacles, probably this feminine. Could be Virgo, doesn't have to be, but the energy is with regrets around this, the loss of the connection with a single person, with this person who's very capable, very fiercely independent, very capable of making their own way in the world, someone who attracts opportunities to them, abundance, you know, just sort of lands in their lap. This is someone who doesn't really need, you know, is no damsel in distress, but does suffer for lack of romance, for lack of love interests that stay. Pentacles. So I almost feel as if this masculine is sort of preoccupied in the future with regrets over something to do with this feminine, and they're just going to keep an eye. They want to communicate. They want to get some clarity around it. But I feel like it's more like they're watching this feminine, maybe on social media, could be some text messages. There's some healing that's needed around it for sure. And they may want to just deliver some message of clarity that's, you know, to this feminine about their regret. That may be why I'm seeing Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands with the Nine of Wands, and moving to calmer waters is what this masculine wants to do. And I feel it's because there was defensiveness or pushback about two possible suitors. The masculine, I'm not sure which one they are, King of Wands or King of Cups. One comes from passion, one comes from love. I'll tell you what I think. Just by looking at the energy of this part of the reading, I'm going to say that I feel that this masculine is the King of Cups. And because I'm seeing a lot of Cups energy. I see the Page, I see the Knight, a real focus on manifesting commitment. This is someone who's trying to communicate that they're emotionally available for this feminine, wanting to move toward love, and yet they've got a nemesis. They've got someone who is fully in their power, someone with a big personality, a commanding presence, or someone who's got this feminine's attention. And that's what they're defensive about. And it may be why this masculine wanted to talk about commitment, because they may have felt like the clock was ticking and that time was running out if this feminine had a new interest. Feminine. Temperance. That is a card of patience and alchemy and transmutation. I do see that my internet is sticky. We've got a lot of lightning in the area. Wow. Okay. We've got a lot of Sag energy right here, Sagittarian energy, and that Temperance card comes out twice. So I definitely feel that that this feminine is in an energy of sort of, I almost feel like, okay, so stay with me. It's just my intuitive hit. I could be way off base. But if you look at this, and in most decks, it's just this Temperance, the angel is taking two chalices, and liquid is going from one to the other, to the other, to the other, you know, back and forth and back and forth. But there are decks where one of the chalices has water and one has fire. And that's what I see over here. So I almost feel like, in a way, this feminine is being very patient and tempering their energy as they wait to see who is Who is the suitor? Who is the better fit? Who do they have the best chance of having a committed connection with? Ace of Pentacles, big offer, big commitment. This can be anything from, you know, put a ring on it kind of commitment to moving in together to, you know, just settling on we are each other's person. But it's a new beginning. It offers so much stability and groundedness and abundance. But it feels to me like it's more about the commitment and moving toward commitment, but this feminine isn't sure with whom. I like it. I'm only saying I like it because I feel that it's responsible. It doesn't seem like this feminine is very impulsive. Underneath, here's the issue. 7 of Swords. I feel like this feminine isn't sure if someone's being on the level, is trustworthy. Someone, they're motivated here underneath. The patience is not that they're thinking of pulling a swift one. They are trying to wait it out and see if someone that they are dealing with is on the level or is just out to, you know, get their own needs met and possibly lie or be deceptive in some way. Interesting. In the past, 6 of Pentacles. That's all about equal give and take, reciprocity, some things not just being fair, but being equitable. Oof. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. Feeling friend-zoned, rejected, waiting it out. 7 of Pentacles. Wow. So there wasn't equal give and take in this connection at all. That I can see in this connection here. And I think that the feminine felt that they were being taken for granted, possibly overlooked or ignored or friend-zoned, however you want to say it. Not ghosted, but just kind of like, meh, you're okay. And the feminine saying, wait a minute. I'm the Ace of Cups here. So I do feel that that was what was out of balance. There wasn't equal give and take because the masculine in this case just didn't show as much interest on an emotional level. Feminine was all about waiting for it, you know, to grow organically, being patient. This is a feminine with a lot of patience. Wow, whoever you are, kudos to you. And yeah, see, underneath, wanting that reconciliation, a win-win with the masculine. So, and being prepared to wait for it. And now we see this Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, please, for this feminine. Show me what that is about, please. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here right now? Wow. Brand new beginning with a Tower at this moment. Oh my gosh. Page of Swords. This feminine has seen something or heard. There, look, can't even make it up. Ace of Cups on the bottom. So I feel that for many of you, I am speaking to a feminine who has seen something, learned something, heard something, observed something that was not on the level or that they perceived to be a deal breaker. And that's why the Tower is here. Total deal breaker. Motivated underneath, though, by we've got an Ace of Cups now with an Ace of Pentacles. This is brand new beginnings in life and love is how it feels. And I almost feel as if right now this feminine saw something, heard something, observed something that led them to believe, yeah, no. Justice card in the future. Big transformation. I really feel this feminine is on a mission for fairness, for something more fair and balanced. This perception of the Ace of Pentacles is coming down right now. It isn't what the feminine thought it was going to be. It isn't the love of a lifetime. Thought it was, but is seeing information to the contrary. Is really trying very hard to be patient and not overreact. Temperance, right? Temper, not overreact, not come out of, come off from anger or snap judgments, but something here does not seem like it's not passing the smell test. And so all this feminine's thoughts and hopes and dreams of this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is being knocked down. I feel in the future they are going to undertake a major transformation to find the fairness and balance that they need in their life. That Justice card is like, yeah, no, if I want something fair and balanced, I have to become that. I have to, right, sort of transform my own energy after something so devastating and maybe just shocking. I'm feeling more shock than anything. And I feel it leads this feminine into a phase of transformation. One more card on that. Sure, lots of perseverance here. Strength card, having the strength and the courage to persevere through what might be a little bit of a dark night of the soul for the feminine coming up. Not always. Sometimes the Death card is nothing more than just releasing, shedding the skin, just saying, okay, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. So I have to let something die off so something new can come in. This feminine seems to really want a relationship, a connection where there's equal give and take. That hasn't been the case in this connection so far. And I feel something's happening right now that's coming down and revealing the lack of stability, revealing this to not be what the feminine thought it was. So that's where I'm going to stop for now. Scorpio, if this is your storyline and you want to follow me, the link to the extended is below. I'll use the main deck again. I'm going to look at the two of you together, see if I can get more detailed information on your connection, messages to and from each other, what you're not saying but are communicating energetically. Those are always very interesting. My favorite card is the card for you, Scorpio, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. And that usually comes through as advice. It can be a warning. It could be some confirmation of something else that came out in this first half of the reading. And then we'll look at where you're headed from here. We've got a little bit of an idea, but we'll see what the potential outcome is and in what time frame. If timing is a factor, it would show up there. Okay, beautiful Scorpio, I hope this finds you well. If you are going through it in this connection, I invite you to join me. I'll be over on the extended in a second. The link's below. Otherwise, in the meantime, stay safe, healthy, and well. And I'll see you in a future reading. Bye.